The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Josh Morris speaking. I'm on the left. Welcome to the webinar. We're going to get started in just 1 minute. Just going to make sure everything is tickety-boo and everything is working all right. You can hear my British accent. We're basically targeting the Americas today. So most of you are from America. We got Julie from Canada. We got Thorpe from Texas. Noel from Seattle. Hello, guys. How's it going? We got so many people in the webinar today. So if you post your questions, Shimmy is also in the room and he's going to be flagging any questions to get at the end. We got Liz in the room, Tilip from Singapore. We got Matt from Asheville. Let us know where you guys are from. We got Brad from Virginia. We got Sharon from Australia. Flipping heck, all over the world. This is beautiful. Frankie from New York. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear as well. We're using this new platform, which is really, really cool. Let me know that you can see my screen with Homer Simpson there telling you that you should make yourselves comfy, which you absolutely should. We're going to start in just a minute. We got Ramona from Colorado. Okay, you guys can hear me. Awesome. We got Queens, New York. Hey, Al. This is amazing. There's so many of you. This is beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. From CT, you got Jay. We got Hector from Philadelphia. Good old Philly. Awesome. And you guys can hear me crystal clear. We are on the dot right now, so we're going to just start in a few seconds. I'm just going to make sure everything's working fine. And, oh, you're just still coming in. So I hope you guys are excited to get started. I am pumped. This is the absolute best webinar I've ever, in my opinion, ever created, because there's just a wealth of information, so many products inside. You're going to learn so much today. So I'm really, really pumped. It's midnight in the UK, so we'll probably go until about 1 a.m. or until I fall asleep. If I fall asleep on you guys, I apologize. We got Randy from Canada, Shannon from Fargo. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Chris. Hey, Skipper. Hey, Rick. I can't say hello to everyone. There's just too many of you guys, and we're going to get started. Okay, so today we're going to learn the 6 steps to discover a winning niche so you can escape the rat race and earn a killing on Amazon in 2019. Who's pumped about learning about Amazon in 2019? And you're going to learn our favorite 9 niches on Amazon that produce $10,000 to $50,000 per month. So I'm really, really excited. This is me, Josh Morris, on the left, and this is Shimmy Morris, my little brother. You may have seen him on the YouTube. Again, this has been put together by AMZ Scout. So many of you have come from AMZ Scout. You may not have heard of us. So let's just dive right in. Who are we? That's probably what most of you, if you haven't heard of us, you're thinking about. Leon is pumped from Florida. Michael is pumped from the Bahamas. Wow, we got people from all over the world here. It's absolutely amazing. So you may or may not have seen us on the AMZ Scout blog. We were the Amazon success story, £212,000 from when we started, a year and a bit from then. And then another post that they were grateful and were lovely to share about how we created a 400K empire in our early 20s using Amazon. And that's Shimmy chasing after me with a snowball. And on the left, that's when we got the Mustang and went around the US. It was absolutely amazing. So that's just a tiny little bit about us. I don't want to bore you with our introduction. What's most important is the students that we have. So this is Annie, and here she's saying, without saying too much, I want to express my gratitude. She's turned over 6K in 30 days, and now that's $96,000 a year. That's a life-changing income. That's a job-quitting income for most people, right? So that's what we're most proud of. This is Barney, one of our favorite students, making $17,000 in 30 days, $55,000 in 30 days. That was his latest screenshot. Here you can see that just in 1 day he's making £500, but in total that month was 55,000. That's £696,000, or whatever that is in dollars, or Canadian dollars, or Australian dollars, or whatever. So this is what we're most proud of, helping our students. This is Michael Sharman, just starting out, but making £146 in a day, starting off with a couple of sales. He said there's a sales avalanche happening. This is what we're trying to help our students achieve. And we get plenty of students who are complete beginners. We got Nelius, who's making his first sale. We got Bobby, who's making his first organic sale. Then we have people who are making these types of months, like 11,000 per month. And here you can see our numbers, 209,000 and 108,000. Again, I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm just showing you what is possible when you have a strategy and you use it correctly with Amazon. So how are we doing this? Okay, what we're doing is using Amazon FBA. Now, many of you have come from, or most of you have come from AMZ Scout. So you probably know what Amazon FBA is all about. But just a little background, in 2006, Amazon released this press release, the absolute life-changing press release for many people. Fulfillment by Amazon makes it possible for Amazon customers to receive benefit of the shipping offers when selling to when buying from third-party sellers. That's fulfillment by Amazon. So you're allowed to now use, any business owner, which is what it was made for, can now use Amazon's fulfillment, i.e. getting the product to the customer, and they can just put their products up on Amazon. So this was life-changing. When we started this, you can see 2006 is way over there in the corner. When we started in 2014, Amazon were at 88.9 billion in revenue, and you can see they've almost doubled now in 2017, and in 2018 they did actually go beyond double to 177 billion. It's just crazy numbers. I was going to say 177,000, but it's billion. These are crazy numbers. 177,000 is what some student made in 1 month, and I'll talk to you about that later. But this is when we started. 40% of sales were going to third-party sellers. That's you and me. Those are the people who sell on Amazon as a third party. But now at Q3 in 2018, more than 50%, 53%, and I think it's even gone up. Over half of sales on Amazon are going to people like you and me. So it's absolutely, the opportunity there is huge, and it keeps going. Amazon revenue for 12 months ending September 30th, 2018 was 220 billion, right? So I was saying 177 billion, it's 200, it keeps going up, a 37% increase. They are now a $1 trillion company, but they just keep growing at this insane rate, beyond 20% a year. It's crazy how much they keep growing. Because think about this. If someone goes to Amazon and they cannot find what they're looking for, they're really annoyed that they haven't bought what they wanted, right? Have you guys ever gone to Amazon and you're looking for something to buy and you just can't find it, and you shut down? You're like, do I really have to go to the shop? Do I really have to get out of my chair? Right? So that's the mindset. People want the convenience of being at home and buying on Amazon. Now, why wouldn't we want to sell on a website where the members are disappointed if they don't spend more money? Right? So that's what we want. You're trying to make money online, right? Let me know in the chat box. You guys, the chat, by the way, is flying in, so I'm not going to be able to see the chat. But let me know right now in the chat. You're trying to make money online, right? Are you trying to make money online? Or are you trying to make money online? Yes? Matt says yes. Fatima says yes. Mina says yes. Awesome. Janine says yes. Heather says yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Tilep, Cha-ching, Ramona, money. Who can say money in a different way? Who can say yes in a different way? You cannot use the word yes. You got to have a hell yeah or an absolutely. Dinero. Chris says my man. Al says money. Then yeah, see, moolah, yeah, absolutely. You guys are pumped about making money online, and that's why we're talking about Amazon. So in this webinar, we're going to tell you the 6 steps to the perfect niche to choose. That's what many of you are stuck on. We surveyed our students. 50% or 60% of people are stuck on choosing an idea. Okay, so we're going to tell you the 6 steps to the perfect niche. We're going to tell you our top favorite niche ideas, right? We're going to tell you at least 20 real product ideas that you could start right away today. We're going to tell you the really nasty niches that you want to avoid at all costs, so you don't have any fears and worries that you've got the bad niches, because we're going to tell you what they are. We're then going to tell you the superb secret of sub niches. You guys can see how much I love alliteration. Yeah, Cindy loves it. Skipper, awesome. Show me the green. Sweet. Now, after we go through the deeper sub niches, which is going to blow your minds, we're going to start analyzing niches to find the absolute best ideas. Throughout this whole webinar, we're going to be using the AMZ Scout tool. Obviously, you guys have come from AMZ Scout. We are going to use their tool, and I'll explain why as well. The first thing and the most important thing is, and I want to get your feedback on this, I want you to help me help you. Mohammed asks, is there a chat? Yeah, it's just the question box at the moment. So when you post questions, I can see them. So yeah, that works. But I want you guys to take notes when you're learning, and then I want you to take action. It's the most important thing. Otherwise, I can't promise any of your success. I can't promise you getting anywhere. I want you to watch until the end because we have some amazing bonuses. Now, we're not going to talk about Azon University today. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's me and Shimmy's flagship Amazon training. We're not going to talk about that today. We're only going to focus on the AMZ Scout training. This is all about AMZ Scout and what you can get out of this amazing tool. And we're going to give you some amazing bonuses when you invest in AMZ Scout at the end, or if you invest, but I don't want you to even think about it. I don't want you to do that unless I give you some absolutely insane value today. So you guys ready to dive in? Are you guys ready to dive in with finding the perfect niche? Yes. Awesome. Awesome. So I like to do just a quick introduction. So maybe that was a little bit too long, but I'm excited because there's so many of you in the room. It's beautiful. So let's look at the tool. We're going to use AMZ Scout to research niches, and we're going to look at two amazing techniques used together. And those techniques are random niches and keyword clouds. So let me dive right in. The first thing you do is you open up AMZ Scout and you click on the niche ideas. There are 20 million products loaded in to this system. So it's an absolute killer way to find products. And I know you're thinking, okay, this is pretty simple, but we're going to take it up a notch. So let's just say you click on niche idea. It gave me egglets, right? I didn't even know this was a thing until I clicked that button, but now I've got egglets, right? So maybe this is a good product. I could click on the AMZ Scout tool and it tells me that someone is making $19,000 with egglets. Like, what? So this is not the best way to find products, but someone is making a lot of money doing that. So it's got a good average price. It's got good average reviews. But what we want to do now is click on niche keywords. So we click on niche keywords, and AMZ Scout has done this amazing thing where it finds all these related keywords and it ranks them based on relevancy. So you can see egg is the most popular. So we take that keyword and we put it into Amazon. And then this is Amazon's suggested keyword results. So we put in egg, and then it comes up with something like egg slices or egg time or egg separator. We'll pick egg slices for the moment. And you can see someone is making $26,000 with egg slices. So we've gone from niche idea to niche keywords. So let's just click the niche idea button again. We got headlamp, and you can see the average BSR is pretty good. You can see the estimated revenues are pretty good. But again, we click the niche keywords button, and maybe we'll go with a more obscure word. We won't go with headlamp. We'll just take wall, for example, okay? So we put in wall and we find wall hooks. I think you're starting to get the point here. You can find products, just so many, just going on from one another. This one has average monthly sales, 1,700. Estimated revenue, 100,000. Someone's making $117,000 with wall hooks, right? And these are very accurate estimations. We'll talk about that later. But people are making a lot of money with wall hooks, and this person who's making $117,000 started in 2017, and it tells you that on the right. So what do actually results like this look like when you look at them, not from a tool, but from actual student success? That's the most important thing, right? So this is Sarks and Michael. They're getting ranked on the top page. We've got Michael just rated #1 for one of our main keywords, ahead of top brands that have been around for 30 years. Sark says he's been hard at work and he's currently on page 1 for his main and secondary keyword. And then he asked a question, which we're happy to answer. Okay, here's 2 US students who is, earning 10,000 on the left, 15,000 on the right. And that's about 8,000 profit per month, 5,000 profit per month. Obviously, this is revenue. I'm not here to tell you that these numbers on Amazon is all the money you're going to get. You obviously have product costs and things like that, but you guys know that. So I'm just putting the profit here underneath. So you can see it's working. Here's 2 UK earnings, £29,000 per month, £17,000 per month in the UK, with its £8,000 profit, £14,630 profit. So you can see this is the actual profit. These are the actual results that people are getting, not what the tool is predicting. Okay, so this is really important that these are actual real results you can make. I click the niche idea button again. I get automatic soap dispenser. Someone's making $34,000. I click on the niche keyword, same thing, get waterproof Waterproof phone pouch, average sales rank of 7,800. You can see people are making $73,000, $14,000, $5,000. Then you type in waterproof again, you get waterproof gloves. Again, if you keep doing this, you can find product ideas nonstop. People are making 70,000, 50,000, 26,000 with waterproof gloves. Who would have known, right? I click it again. You get posture corrector for men. This was a really, really good one. 3 people in the top 10 making over $100,000. What do you guys think? Can you, if you earn $100,000 from posture correctors, would that be good? And Jin Young asks, are these updated? Yeah, these are all updated. This is huge. And then we go back, we click on the niche ideas, and you get training mask. Average sales rank, okay, not so great, 88,000. So we want a little bit better. So we click on the niche keywords for ideas. You see all these ideas, you get mask. So we type in mask and you get mask brush. So we type in mask brush and then we get 50,000 average sales rank. So again, not so great. So I'm also sharing you guys, sometimes products are not so great when you do it with this method, okay? So we're going to talk about how to, but then we go back into the keywords and we see the word facial. So we type in facial, we go pick facial roller, and finally we find someone's making $170,000 with facial roller. Who would have known, right? What an amazing opportunity if you were able to sell a facial roller on Amazon and earn this sort of money. To be honest, I didn't even know what this was until I researched it for this webinar, but it's apparently some sort of, derma roller cosmetic thing. Maybe some of you guys know about this more than I do, but I didn't know what this was. So you literally, there's opportunities out there that AMZ Scout can find that you don't even know exist. So it's amazing. So I go back into the keywords. I type in, I find the keyword resistance, and it's giving me that keyword. So I put in resistant and I get cut resistant gloves. People are making money from cut resistant gloves. Not much, but let me try another one. Glove. Okay, so I've got the keyword glove and I type in glove. It gives me glove clips. And someone's making, what's a glove clip? Oh, the clip that go, right, the clip that holds your gloves together. Right, I didn't even know what glove clips were, but someone's making almost $30,000 a month from glove clips, right? And all of that was done just using this tool and going into the niche keyword. So it's huge. We could use the word kitchen, and we find kitchen towels with people making almost $1 million on kitchen towels, 60,000, 70,000, 60,000. These are $1 million a year ideas just found in seconds, right? Then we got car phone mount. I clicked on niche idea, I got car phone mount. That gives me the keyword dashboard. That gives me dashboard sticky pad, which wasn't great, but maybe I want to use another keyword, anti-slip, which gives me non-slip rug pads, which someone's making 245,000 from, 480,000. Like, do you see what I mean? This is absolutely huge. You could use the keyword phone and you get phone ring. This is something I saw, it's very popular in China, and it came over to the US and then the UK, and are people making money from it? Hell yeah. 50,000 a month, 26,000 a month from that product. I can take a random keyword, universal, and then I see universal, I put it into Amazon, same thing. Amazon gives me the product idea, universal angler ruler or something. So I put that in. Someone's making, of course, over 20,000 a month from a universal angler ruler, and on and on and on and on. Do you guys see the opportunity here? Are you starting to see how many product ideas? Like I'm trying to give them to you fast paced here so you can see how many product ideas are in Amazon, right? Fura says, wow. Carla says, wow. Julie says, amazing. I'm trying to get you guys to kind of switch your thinking rather than like, oh, what do I sell? Rather, it's, I've got so many ideas. Which one should I sell? Heather says, mind blown. Okay. And yes, Hamid, this is a live webinar. Hamid, that's your name. So yeah, this is a live webinar, but it will be recorded. Okay, so what do you guys think? Could you use this? Do you think you could copy paste and click one button? And that's all I've done. I've clicked the search niche button, and then I've taken a keyword in the niche keywords button, and I've copy pasted into Amazon. And that's all I've done to get ideas, almost seemingly infinite ideas. What do you guys think? Can you follow what Amazon is giving you and find these breadcrumbs of profit leading to the big pot at the end of the beautiful Amazon FBA money rainbow? What do you guys think? Is that cheesy or what? Awesome. Let me try and organize these questions. I got them coming in hot and heavy. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. How to convert. David, great question. I'm going to answer that. Amazing. Okay. So let's look at our top niches. Now, while I'm actually doing this research, there's another level to it. And that's because I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for 3-4 years now, teaching hundreds of students how to do it. Now, I'm only selecting products from my top favorite categories and that follow my top favorite category. Now, I'm scanning through these product ideas quickly. So let's break it down, starting with our top favorite niches. Are you ready to hear about the top favorite niches that make the most money on Amazon? Let me know. Robert says lost sound. Try and refresh. I think the sound is working okay. Let me just check my audio. Yep, it seems to be working okay. So give that a refresh. Oh yeah. Sushil says yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's go through which niches make the absolute most money. Okay, so this is step number 2. So we just went on step number 1. Step number 2, the top niches. As I look through Amazon, I'm constantly scanning in these specific niches to find the best opportunities. Every good product we selected in the previous examples were from those top broad niches. So they're actually products that sell well in good niches. Here are some really, really good niches that we love. Arts and crafts, because it's a lot of little knick-knack stuff. It's a lot of stuff you can private label. Baby products are great, right? Health and household products, home and kitchen products, luggage-related products, as long as it's small enough. We'll talk about that later. Pet supplies, anything pet-related. Sports and outdoors, amazing. We love that niche. Tools and home improvement, again, we love that niche. Toys and games, again, a great niche. And I've avoided the other niches, but on the right here, you can see any department. You can see a little bit more. So health and household and home and kitchen are there. But there's other, for example, office products, which would usually come under home and kitchen in the main category. It's not really here on the left, but anything that kind of fits this sort of idea would be our top few niches. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by how fast I'm going through these. Universal angler ruler is in tools and home improvement, right? So when I shared this with you guys, I'm thinking, yes, it's in one of my top favorite niches, so it's okay. What about waterproof gloves? I showed you that one with people making $70,000 a month. That was in sports and outdoors, okay? Cycling gloves. So that's also a great category. Now, I look into just these categories alone, and this is taken straight from Amazon, and this is how I find ideas. I just go into any of these. For example, I can go into baby and type and just click on baby and toddler toys. Or I can go into arts and crafts and type in and click on knitting and crochet. Or, and continuing on like this. This is how you can find so many ideas. So if you haven't taken notes, this is great because these are our favorite top niches that make the most money on Amazon and give you the least problems. Okay, here's another example. Egg slicers. The reason why I loved it, health and household. It fits into our top favorite niche and it seems to work. Facial roller, health and household as well. Health and beauty fits into our favorite niche, so we showed it to you. So what you want to do is just pick one. I like to start my research in these top categories because they're always full to the brim with incredible opportunities, right? So that's what you do. You just pick one of our favorite top categories and start your research there. So actually, I've got an action challenge for you guys. Are you ready to take action right now and get out there and start searching yourself? I want to know that you guys are ready to take action. Ken asks, are these top niches numbers for Amazon Europe or US? It's the niche in general. Okay, Robert says yes. Robert says yes. Eric says yes. Let's do it. Yup. Okay, so I've got a challenge for you right now. Open up Amazon right now in a separate browser. I'm watching the attendees, so I should be able to see that the attendees go down and you focus on a different screen. Okay, so I can see the attentiveness. So open up Amazon and put one of these keywords that I've underlined into the Amazon search bar. For example, life or heavy or legs, any of these random words that you may not have thought of, or body. And I want you to tell me a couple of the products that pop up. Okay, and we're going to share them live on this webinar. And this is completely live, completely fresh. And I want to show you guys that you can do this. It's not just me. It's not because I have all this experience. It's because you can do this. Okay, so type in what you see. You type in legs into the Amazon search bar, or you type in tube, or you type in stretch. And I want you guys to just type in the chat box or the question box any ideas that you might get. Banana bibs for girls, heavy bag, door hanger lock. Jacob says door hanger lock. That's an interesting one. All right, we got Jacob saying door stopper, Laura saying body pillow. See, who would have thought that you put body in and you get body pillow? That's a great idea, right? Vin says silicone wedding rings for men. Brilliant. Lance says legs for furniture. So imagine you just put in the word legs, right? And you get legs for furniture. Would you have thought of the legs for furniture, Lance? I mean, come on. Bill says harpin table legs. Brilliant. Eric says tube squeezer. Amazing. So this is huge. Like Tom says, mobility steps for seniors. And you guys just keep giving products, harpin legs, mobility ball, exercise straps, all from just a few keywords in this. Okay, so I want you to close up Amazon now, get back in the class. So that was just to prove live how you guys can find product ideas. Okay, so this is absolutely huge. So first of all, well done. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to find ideas. Well, there is a little more to it. Okay, while I'm doing all this research, I have in the back of my mind a few nasty niches which I want to avoid at all costs. Okay, because it's a minefield out there. Looking for good Amazon products can become somewhat of a minefield. There are thousands of products that don't make any money, niches that don't work, horror stories I've heard, and ideas that if you stay on too long could absolutely blow up in your face. So would you like to know how to avoid them? Okay. Leon says bad niche. Chris says yes. Please, yes. Boom. Harry says boom. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's go into the nasty niches that you want to avoid at all cost. Okay, so these are the nasty niches. We got clothing and jewelry, watches, computer and tech, and I'll explain why. Clothing and jewelry. With clothing, for example, you have many different sizes, right? Sizes and colors and designs, and that can create an actual ordering problem and a stock problem. Jewelry is very specific to handle, and it's restricted on Amazon. Watches is very technical, and it's again restricted on Amazon, and the styles are very different, and it's a sort of a product that people kind of browse around for. So again, every one of these nasty niches have lots and lots of technical reasons why. Computer and tech, of course. Kindle and books you want to avoid. Collectibles you want to avoid. You can't private label a collectible. Shoes, handbags, sunglasses, same reason. Anything handmade, you can't private label. Again, every single one of these, it has a specific reason. Anything music, CD and vinyl, digital music, Kindle store, electronics, women's fashion, men's fashion, girls' fashion, boys' fashion, any fashion, movies and television, software, video games, okay? These are things you want to avoid. If you want to ask me in a private session, you know, why, I can explain it. It's outside of the scope of this webinar, but there's many reasons why we avoid these products. So if you want to trust me, my years of experience and the students' results, just avoid these niches and focus on our winning niches, okay? Let's move on because we're spending a lot of time on this stuff. So I hope you were able to write down. If not, let's go back and you can quickly screenshot, because I know I went off that very quickly. So feel free to quickly screenshot these nasty niches because we're going to move on from them pretty quickly, okay? So let me know that you guys have screenshotted them. Okay, screen captured, awesome, sweet. And we could go back to them at the end if you're all very friendly to me. Let's look at step number 4, the secret sub niches. You now know, if you've been listening and attending carefully, you now know the exact location for the golden opportunities by knowing our top favorite categories. You also have a technique of finding random products from scratch. You're also ready to avoid the minefield of nasty niches. Now you go into those perfect niches and you drill down through the sub niches to find the absolute best product ideas. Okay, so let's look at how you can do that. So you remember our main category pages and our favorite categories. Okay, so that's where you start. You go into all departments, or you drop down on this departments button on the left and you can see all the departments. You pick one of our favorites. Who can remember what our favorite niches were? Okay, awesome. You guys are all screenshotting. Amazing. So that's where you start. So let's say I pick sports and outdoors. I've now got this main category, but now I want to select a subcategory within one of our favorite categories. And if you can see, there's a pro tip down there, okay? Listen up. There's a pro tip. You want to choose a subcategory that seems similar to our top level categories and is nothing like the nasty niches. So Is there a nasty niche inside of sports and outdoors? Okay, there's one in there. Outdoor recreation seems okay. Sports and fitness seems okay. Fan shop. Okay, that seems like specific branded goods or handmade or very specific, maybe clothing and t-shirt and stuff like that. It might be a nasty niche. So there are nasty niches within our winning niches. So that's a kind of pro subtle tip right there. So what you do is you go into sports and fitness, let's say, and you get a drop down of category. So you can see right there, clothing is a nasty niche. So you want to completely avoid the clothing section, but you can still stay within this niche. So what do you do now? Okay, you go into an even more subcategory. So you started in sports and fitness, or you started in sports and fitness, you now go into, let's say, hunting and fishing. And within this category, there are even more categories, but let's just stick with this one. What you want to do is, okay, so we're going to go into even deeper. So let's say you pick out of hunting, fishing, shooting, and archery, you pick fishing, for example. And there's just so many products here, it's ridiculous. You got rods, reels, rods and reel combos, you got terminals. I don't even know what most of this stuff is because I'm not a fishing hobbyist, right? But I would go into this area. Now you're in the subcategory location. Now is the time that you can actually click on AMZ Scout. It's not going to give you the results of the products, but it's going to give you something really, really cool. So you click on AMZ Scout when you're in this category page, not on a product listing page, but on this category page. And what you find is that it gives you the best ideas because you've got AMZ Scout on this subcategory page. So it's just ranking, ranking all the products. So ignore all the averages at the top and just look at different ideas. So you can see the word paracord, you can see the word dry bag. And these are products that are at the top of Amazon. So they're doing very, very well. Let's have a look. Dry bag, average monthly sales, 1,700. People making a lot of money, 45,000, 20,000, 48,000. People doing really, really well with this. Okay, and that's how we found that product. Paracord, average sales rank, 3,000 is pretty good. And you've got people making 28,000, 46,000, 80,000, 70,000, right? And that's the average. This is huge. It's a great way to find product ideas. Let's try this in sports and fitness. You click on AMZ Scout. When you're in sports and fitness in general, you find the word resistance or hydro flask. So you type in hydro flask, average monthly sales. Look at that. People making millions on this every few months. It's ridiculous. In a year, somebody's making 3 or 4 million with hydro flasks. Okay, this is huge. Resistance, we use the word resistant, we use the keyword resistance, we find resistance bands, similar to the previous method, average monthly sales, 4,800, people making loads of money on this, 130,000, 140,000, 200,000, someone at the top making 50,000. So this is a great way of finding products with sub-niches. Now that's one cool way to find this specific product idea of resistance bands. But how else could we have found this product? Okay, how else? Well, this is one other way. You type into Google Amazon bestsellers. You go to Amazon.com bestsellers. It should be the first one on the list, or you just type in bestsellers /ZGBS. I'm not sure what that means, but that's the link. And you go to a page about Amazon bestsellers. Now you can go into sports and outdoors, and again, click on AMZ Scout. Now these are only the best-selling products. So when you click on AMZ Scout, you're getting a list of all the best-selling products. And guess what we have right there? We have the keyword resistance, which is resistance loop exercise bands. There's also tons of other stuff on this page, and all of these are winning products. Again, you're not analyzing listings now with AMZ Scout. You're using it in a different way. You're using it to analyze a whole bunch of bestsellers, so ignore the averages at the top and just look for ideas in the product name. So we got the word resistance, that's another way to do it. But what if we wanted to do this with a different thing? So we went into home and kitchen bestsellers and we find the keyword microfiber. We type in microfiber into Amazon because we want Amazon to tell us what is good. And Amazon tells us microfiber hair towel. So we type in microfiber hair towel, look at that. Average monthly sales, 1,000, people making 50,000, 18,000, 21,000, people doing really, really well from this tiny little microfiber hair towel. What about microfiber cleaning cloth, which is also using the same word? Someone's making $150,000 selling microfiber cleaning cloths, and we just found that in 5 seconds by going to bestsellers, clicking on AMZ Scout, using the keyword microfiber, and boom, we've got a product. If you've never heard of this before, Now you know how to find these product ideas. Okay, so I want to know, are you guys getting value from this? Are you starting to think of some more creative and cool ways to find some winning product ideas? Yes. Yes, Jacob says yes. Yes, Jose. Yes, Colin says yes. Awesome. Are you getting excited about the opportunity out there? I'm trying to completely blow you away with how much opportunity there actually is out there. Okay, Julie says yes. Gustavo says yes. Jacob says yes. Awesome. Rado says yes. Amazing. Brilliant. Because there's just so much opportunity out there. It almost boggles my mind. It's almost overwhelming for me. Now, this is one of my favorite quotes by one of my favorite people. Jim Rohn said, "Success leaves clues." He said, "Be a better observer of the winners and the losers, those who are doing well and those who are falling behind. Take mental notes and say, I'm going to adjust what I'm doing based on what I see." And that's what I want you guys to do, not only in a product research way by finding the winners and the losers of products, but find the winners and the losers of techniques of finding products, right? And I've just shown you a few techniques of finding products that are just light years ahead of what anyone else is doing, which is what most people are doing is sort of browsing around categories and thinking, what should I sell? Okay, this is absolutely huge. There's so much opportunity out there, and I'm so excited that you guys are pumped about this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Amazing. Robert says he loves that quote. Yeah, me too. One of my absolute favorite quotes. Let's go on to step 5, okay? We want to know the criteria of a winner. We've taught our students specific techniques in choosing products so that they have an extremely high success rate of actually finding products. And it comes down to these 3 elements: see, balance, and own. So I'm going to tell you what these things mean. And this is huge. And I've got this in my subconscious and in my thought process whenever I'm looking for products. This is the criteria of a winner, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Okay, let's go. The first thing is see, what you can see immediately. This is the first thing. It has to be small and light. Okay, the reason is because it's going to be much, much cheaper to actually send to your customers, to get from China, to package, to ship. It's going to be cheaper and easier. You're going to be able to get more stuff in a box, so you'll make more money. And if it's light, same reason. If it's heavy, it costs more. The packaging is bigger. It's more dangerous, and everything is going to cost a lot more. So it's small and light. So what do you guys think about Egg Slicer? Is it small and light? Absolutely. Again, I'm thinking about all this stuff when I'm researching. The price point at $15 to $30. Again, anything below that sort of range, and you're not making enough margins to cover all the fees, and anything above that sort of range, and it's a bit too expensive to kind of buy your first order of 100 units or 50 units or whatever. So it might be harder to actually get started. Okay. So this is what you can see immediately. The price point at $15 to $30, and that it's small and light. Does that make sense? Let me know. Yes, Sachin is the selling price point. Awesome. Again, I want to know that this is making sense to you guys. If you have any questions specifically on this, okay, you got it. Yes, Sachin says yes. Mama says yes. Awesome. It takes some time for these chats to come in. Eric, Leon, Ramona, all yes, all good. Hamid, what about fees? Yeah, so that's why you put the price point up a little higher so that fees are not a problem. Skipper says makes good sense. Okay, cool. So that's what you can see immediately. Now let's talk about the ultimate balancing act. This is where the balance comes in. You want it to be high demand and low competition. That is the balance. High demand means that it's got an average BSR of around 2,000 or above, i.e. up to 1. A 1 BSR would be the highest demand product on Amazon, because BSR stands for bestseller rank, which means it's the best seller. It's selling the best, which means it's got the highest demand, right? The competition we determine from looking at the reviews, assuming that if someone's got 2,000 reviews, they are extremely established, because only a certain percentage of sales turn into reviews. So if they've got 2,000 reviews, they must have tens or hundreds of thousands of sales. Whereas someone with 5 reviews, they could have just come onto Amazon last week and they maybe only have 50 sales. Okay, so we want low competition, but not too low. We don't want high competition because it's too difficult to compete. We want high demand so we can get loads of sales. So this is kind of the ultimate balancing act. If you can balance these two things, and again, it's not an exact science, it's more of an art form, but it's just as long as it balances slightly, high demand, low competition, then you're good to go. So that is the ultimate balancing act. And finally, the third one is own it. Can you own it, right? And that means it has to be private label possible. That's where you get the money, okay? That's where you make the most money. With having your own branded product selling on Amazon, it's absolutely huge. So it's got to be private label possible. And let's just look at a few examples, okay? How quickly and easily do you think you can find products that match these critically important criteria? Okay, how long do you think that would take? Lena asks about the BSR. Awesome. One sec, let me just change something. Let me know in the chat what you think. How long do you think that will take? Long. 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It's actually much, much quicker, and I'll show you why, okay? First of all, here's a list of things to do. You might be right, actually. Jurov says 30 minutes. A few hours, Jose says. Couple of hours, Ramona says. Okay, so you guys think it takes... Let me just tell you what you need to do. You need to search for a product niche idea and scroll through the pictures to see what products are small and light. Okay, that's the first criteria. You then got to scroll down the page, try and figure out the average prices of all the products so you can see what the average is, so you can see the price range, right? So maybe you write down all the numbers and you figure out the average. Fine. Then you open up the products into new tabs and you analyze the bestseller rank. If you want to find the bestseller rank, it's on every page on Amazon. Every single page in the extra additional information says the bestseller rank in the category. So open up each of the products and find the bestseller rank and then figure out the average. You then want to look at the reviews and calculate the average of the reviews as well, so you can see how competitive it is. Let's continue. You analyze the products individually to determine if you can own the brand with the private label. You then check the prices on Alibaba in a new tab and try looking for the original product that you want to sell maybe. You somehow piece all that information together after hour 2 or 3 to figure out which products are potential winners. You then open up another tab to calculate potential profit margin. And finally, you got to turn your computer on and off again because it overheated from all the workload. I hope you guys see where I'm going with this. We are just going to use AMZ Scout, which does all of this stuff for you, okay? We'll just use AMZ Scout. And that brings me to step number 6, which is using AMZ Scout analysis to actually determine what good products are based on our criteria. So we're going to piece everything together. And the absolute best way to show you everything on just one screen is to use the AMZ Scout tool. Instead of doing all those manual steps, which would take hours, I prefer to save your time right now and save my own time, which I do, just by using the AMZ Scout tool, which I do every day, of course. Okay, so using the AMZ Scout tool on waterproof gloves, let's have a look. We got an average sales rank of 8,000. So it's a little bit beyond our 2,000 to 3,000 range, but does it balance with the average reviews? We looked for less than 300 average reviews. So yes, the competition balances. So there's kind of a balancing act there. Waterproof gloves, just based on sight, right? Is it small and light, or is it heavy and bulky? In my mind, a waterproof glove, look at it. It's a little package. You can package it up into a tiny little light thing. You can hold it in your hand. It's small and light. What about the price point? Average price point, $17. You got it right there. It's between 15 and 30. You don't have to calculate the averages yourself because that's it. You've got it all there. So can you private label it? Well, if you look at all of these, you got Lanil, you got Boutique, you got Ozero, you got Yobenki, you got Ankir. So you got all these different brands, but they kind of look the same, don't they? Which tells you you can get a private label. So again, using the AMZ Scout tool, you can do this in minutes. It's so fast. It's so fast. Okay. Amazing. So let's look at another example. We got Phone Ring, average sales rank, even better. Estimated revenue is great, but based on just seeing it, is it small and light? I think so. Is it in the price range? Average price? Maybe not. $9. So it's not really in the price range, and the average reviews are slightly more competitive. Okay. Can it be private labeled? Yes, of course. It's got iChecky, loads of different Halvo, Spingen, Labosa. I don't know any of these, but they're all got their own little brand on it. So clearly it can be private labeled, but it doesn't balance out with everything else. So let's look at another one. Non-slip rug pad, average monthly sales, not too bad. Average reviews though, way too high, way beyond our 500 average that we're looking for, 300 to 500 average. People are making a lot of money on this, okay? Now, can you private label it? I don't necessarily think it matters because the balancing act didn't quite work out. It's a bit too competitive. So even though you can private label it, we may just move on. Now, let's look at facial roller. Again, all these products are products you've seen in this webinar and we went through. Okay, facial roller, what do we think? What do we see? Is it small and light? Yes, it's small and light. The price range, $17, perfect price range. The average sales rank, 14,000, a little bit high, as in the demand is not great, but the competition is really low, way below 500 average reviews. So that balances out a little bit, okay? So I hope you guys are starting to see the balancing act. Can it be private labeled? We got Isrora, we got Jade Roller, we got New Skin, we got Halvo, we got Rosalind. So yes, people are putting their own brand on this. Are you guys starting to see how you use these criteria to analyze products and quickly pick out the absolute best ones? Cut resistant gloves, average sales rank, really, really high. Okay, now you can see that it's a light, small product. You can see that it's in the right price range, but as soon as you get to the balancing act, the reviews are way too high, the competition is high, and the demand is way too low. And you can see that just by the revenue. So we got low demand, high competition. Is that a product we want to do? Israel asked, how do you know the demand? So we use the average sales rank. Sales rank means that it's the ranking of sales. So it's the absolute number one sales rank will be the best selling product. So that's very high demand. And number 47,000 will be very, very low demand. Okay. So that's how we know that that's low demand. Whereas the competition average reviews we use to look at competition, okay, 911. So we're looking for below 500. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We got another question from Liz. Average reviews, what range is good or bad? So again, I don't want to give you guys specific ranges because this is an art, not a science, and there's a balancing act. For example, if there was 911 average reviews on this, but the average sales rank was 500 BSR, then the demand would be so high that the competition might be acceptable. Meanwhile, if the average sales rank was the same, 47,000, but the average reviews was 50, really, really low average reviews, easy competition, the balancing act might flip. So again, I don't want to give you specific numbers, but in general, the average sales rank, we look for around 3,000, okay, as good, 3,000. And the average reviews, we look for below 500 to say that it's low competition. But again, we break the rules if the balancing act works. If there's extremely high demand, you can accept a little bit high competition. And if there's extremely low demand, you probably wouldn't want to do it. But if there's extremely low demand, you want to make sure there's zero competition. So that's, again, where the balancing act comes in. Now, let's look at glove clips. Another example, you can see it. What is it, right? It's small and light. It's a tiny little thing. It's a clip for your gloves. You can fit 1,000 of these in a tiny box, right? The average sales rank is not great, 20,000. It's better than the 47,000, right? It's a bit higher, and the higher the average sales rank, the better, as in the closer it is to one being the best sales rank and 1,000,000 being the worst sales rank. And the reviews are 116. So again, way better, way lower than our competition, our low competition, which is about 300 to 500 reviews. So it's got lower average reviews. So that means it's very easy to compete, and the demand is sort of not there, but someone's making money off this. I mean, look, 26,000 from glove clips. Can it be private labeled? Hell yes. We got Santino, we got this guy, we got Ice, we got 3-pack, we got Holden Milton, we got a whole bunch of different brands. So you know you can use this idea. Now, there must be more, right? And yes, there certainly is. We have 10 critically important criteria that we would love to actually give you as a bonus later on. We've only just given you 3 important criteria. They are the most important, but I want to give you even more as a bonus. Rob says, exceptional webinar. I appreciate that, Rob. Thank you. Any complex questions about sales rank and all this stuff, I will stick around to the end to answer your questions, guys. So worry not, okay? For now, let's just recap what we've covered so far. You learned so far in this webinar the 6 steps to uncovering and analyzing the absolute best product and niche opportunities on Amazon today in 2019. We're in February, but we got so much longer of the year to actually profit from this. And Amazon keep on growing. You see how they keep on growing year in, year out. You learn about the niche finder and adding that to the keyword cloud and adding that to the suggested results and using that combination to find thousands of potential product ideas. And I know many of you have not been doing this. This is absolutely huge, golden opportunity to find tons of products. Amazon is telling you which products are successful, okay? You learn our top 9 favorite niches that we always go back for these winning product ideas. And if you need to take a screenshot, these are the best top 9 favorite niches, okay? We then looked at the negative, naughty, nasty niches to avoid at all costs. And you can see I love alliteration, can't you? Awesome. Yeah, so we tell you which to completely avoid. So that's what you learned as well. You learned our top criteria for choosing winning product ideas. Our top 3 criteria out of the 13 that we have: see, balance, and own. You want to see that it's small and light and that it's priced well in the price range. You want a good balance between the competition and demand, and you want to know that you can own a private label and that it's private label possible. We also learn how to easily analyze the niches and product ideas within the AMZ Scout tool, talking about using the revenue, using the average sales rank, using the average monthly searches. And we've got some product ideas in this webinar. If you want a screenshot, this will be a great screenshot. Eric says the balancing act was an eye-opener. Awesome. This is a great look. We did posture corrector, non-slip rug pad, waterproof foam pouch, dry bag, car resistance glove. I left these in the webinar out of the 50 or so products that I found because these were the best ones that could actually make you guys a lot of money in 2019. We got headlamp, glove clips, hydro flask, ski mask. Okay, we got tons of absolutely amazing products. Mohammed says this is the fastest hour of my life yet so far. That's amazing. Yeah, because we give tons of value. We're having fun. Tom says, why is private label so important? It's because you own the brand, you can scale up the business, and you own all the money that comes into that brand, and it's an asset that you can sell. It's the best way to actually do this business. Now, we talked a lot about this incredible tool, AMZ Scout. They helped us put this webinar together. They brought you guys into the room. We've got an absolute packed out room. We've got a maximum of 500 people in the room, and we're up at that number. It's crazy. It's beautiful. And I love that you guys are enjoying this. But we just wouldn't be doing you justice if we didn't tell you more about their tool and signing up to use it. And we would not be doing our job if we didn't offer some sort of insanely valuable bonus for signing up to AMZ Scout today. Okay, so this is where it starts. It starts with your education. We've already given you so much on this call, from over 20 product ideas, the many cool ways to find niches, and exactly how to analyze those product ideas. But if you want to really succeed with this, you need further guidance and support in finding the best products, right? You would say that you need further guidance. So if we were to give you some bonus training on how to find the perfect product, it would be impossible for you not to succeed. Am I right? I mean, you saw what we gave you in an hour, right? Jose says, sure we do. Farah says, yes. Louis says, yes. Amazing. Frank, I'm going to answer that question in a little bit. Marie says, right. Right, so because this is what we can give you now. What can we give you in bonus training? We would literally be doing you a disservice to not give you the same training and the same opportunity that we've given our students and the other students from AMZ Scout have had, to not give you the opportunity that we had. You know, we took a training introduce you to AMZ Scout. You guys already know about AMZ Scout, but let me tell you a little bit about something AMZ Scout you may not know. It is the smart choice for making smart decisions. That's not necessarily their tagline. This is something on amzfinder.com on a different website. It says the smart choice for making smart decisions. Okay, and I think they just took that tagline. It's quite a good one. AMZ Scout is understood among the most accurate and most trustworthy solution. I'm not saying this. I found this online. Okay, so I'm just finding reviews online. I'll give you my opinion, but I'm probably a little bit biased, right? This is huge. AMZ Scout is a very trustworthy solution. Search programs available in the industry. Okay, it's the smart choice. Now, because of the AMZ Scout algorithm and the multitude of features that are absolutely astounding to an Amazon seller like you and me, like us, like me and Shimmy, it's saved us countless hours of time, and it gives you tens of millions of potential revenue ideas, literally tens of millions in potential revenue ideas. But for me, it's just so much more. Okay, they got 50,000 sellers join now, over 8 marketplaces they do research for, 20 million. Is that 20 million? 20 million? What? It's crazy amount of products in their database, and a 100% money back guarantee, even if you're not satisfied, and I guarantee you will be. They have tons of features. It just blows away any other tool. Sales estimates, revenue estimates. You can spy on the competition, exploring keywords, which we've shown you, fulfillment details. You can view the trends. You see the sales rank at a glance, quick button, profit calculator tool built in. You got the sales history, instant information on ratings, quality of product list, just so much, right? Quick product source, and they take you straight to the actual source of the product. This is huge. But the real magic, and I've always loved magic, you know, I love Penn and Teller, I love Chris Angel, I love Darren Brown, I've seen Darren Brown live twice, it's huge. So of course, I had to find out about the magic of AMZ Scout. How does it work? I was curious about the algorithms that predicted sales. That was the most skeptical area. However, when checking it across our own sales, we saw our own products in the ranks, we saw that the numbers were actually quite accurate. So that made me even more curious. We also heard that it was the most accurate on the market. I'm talking about the numbers, the revenue numbers, the BSR, everything that's calculated. So I wanted, for my own personal gain, to know how it worked. Okay, so I hounded their team. We're in contact with their team as we plan this webinar for you guys. And I just said, you have to reveal to me how it works and why it's so good. And now I'm going to tell you guys. So they don't tell you this, but I'm going to spill the beans. And it's even better than I thought. Okay, this is the algorithm revealed. What they do is, their software people are amazing. I don't know how they do this, but they use a combination of all the bestseller ranks, everything I've said. They track changes over time in order to give the most accurate revenue numbers at any given point. And to validate those already freakishly good predictions, which are really good, they also track the inventory levels, which is a really sneaky trick. They track how much inventory the competitor has, which actually shows real sales. Because if you see a competitor has 1,000 in inventory, and then the next day they have 950, you know, they made 50 sales. So it's very, very accurate. And on top of that, AMZ Scout analyzes the ranking history, revenue, and BSR changes over time for multiple products at once, which all goes into finding the most accurate revenue for any given product at any point in time. They're looking at products that are ranking for different keywords across different niches. It's incredible, this algorithm that they've made. This is the magic. Now, when you pull back the curtains like the Wizard of Oz and see how the magician is doing his tricks, it does seem a little bit easier. However, it's always simple when you know how it's done, just like in the Wizard of Oz. But to do this yourself, and you know how many hours you'd have to spend just to analyze a single product in this way? It would just take hours. It would take weeks to even do one listing, right? One set of 10 products. So we prefer to use the time-saving automated tool and just let it work its magic. Even though we know how it works, it's still an incredible tool. So why? Why is accurately predicting profit and growth so important? Right? Why is that the most? Why was I so excited about that feature and not the color of the tool? Right? It's because with overestimations like other tools might have, and I've seen many bad products, they look good on the outset because of the numbers that they're given, the inaccurate numbers, but overall they won't make you any money. So what happens is you may get duped into fancy ideas, but if they're just If they're just overestimations, then you'll never accurately predict your margins or profit correctly. So what would that be like if you couldn't accurately predict your profit correctly? Okay, so if they're overestimating, if they tell you you're going to make 50,000, but actually you're only going to make 2,000, what's going to happen? Heather said, I'd be poor. Well, this is what I think of it. I think it would just be a casino, right? You got a product idea, the tool says it's amazing, you end up selling it, there's no demand. Or there was 5 times as much competition as you thought, or the revenue was a fraction of what you thought it might be. So it's just a complete casino. But AMZ, and that's why I absolutely love AMZ Scout, right? Because the prediction is key, right? They tell you exactly the right numbers. And it's why we teach 13 criteria to our students about finding the best products, because you've got to predict that you're going to be successful. And this is actually something you'll learn in one of the bonuses today when you sign up. It's why we think that product selection is the most important stage of this business. And it's why we love this tool. AMZ Scout accurately predicts daily sales with such an advanced algorithm that is light years ahead of anything else I've seen on the market. So we can focus on finding the winners fast and profiting on Amazon. We can focus on what actually works. Now, it's not only for research, okay? We already showed you some cool tricks to find almost infinite product ideas using this tool and its massive database of 20 million products, the niche ideas plus the niche keywords, and with the popular keyword cloud, all in the same tool. It's all in the same place, so you can find even more ideas. But we left out a lot because there's not enough time in this webinar to actually tell you about everything that's in the tool. So let me tell you a couple of things. You get an easy scoring system. I haven't even mentioned this. The potential score is a constantly improving tool that tells you at a glance if the opportunity is good or not. It tells you very likely to succeed and why. Strong competition, great demand, very easy entering. And we've actually put our input in this tool and told them what we want to see as Amazon sellers, and they have provided, and they're constantly updating their tool. Here's an example of how they constantly update their tool. This is brand new, so new that I had to be told, put this into the webinar so people know that it's there, and they're constantly updating the tool like this. This is a brand new feature. Even as we speak, this tool is being improved. This accurately predicts how difficult it will be to compete with individual sellers, not the niche in general, but individual sellers. This is something that personally takes me so long to figure out, just to click on one seller and think, can I do it? Can I beat this guy? So just this feature saves me so much time. You can see on the left, you've got the actual product score. So I could click on a low one and it would tell me, and I click on it, and this one happens to be a different screenshot. This one was given an 8. And it says you will have enough profit with this product. You will be able to get decent sales even with a low review count. This listing is an average quality. So it tells you in detail what you can actually do to beat each specific product. Okay, so product scores. This is absolutely huge feature. You can learn how to take over any niche just from the available from column. At a glance, you can see how recently the product was available on Amazon. If they're new products, then it may be a new niche, so you can profit from the growing trend. You can see here, people are starting in 2018 in this product. However, if there are many old sellers, people who are going back in 2011, 12, 13, it may be because it's a long-term stable niche. And if someone new appears, it shows it's possible for you to appear too. Now, if there's no new sellers, it could mean the niche has not been found yet, and it also gives you the opportunity to go in and take over from all the old school sellers. So this is a really, really cool extra tool they've done. We also want to be able to look back, and they've got that all built into the tool as well. Sales history of every single product, pricing history of every single product, and ranking history of every single product. So why is this so important? Well, one of my favorite quotes by Winston Churchill: those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it. Right? Beautiful quote from Winston Churchill. And that's what we're doing, predicting from history. For example, the sales history tells you how many sales this product gets over time, so you can see fluctuations and know if a niche is getting less stable, more sales, or staying stable. Is it getting more popular, less popular, or is it stable? Price history can tell you if there's a price war going on. If the price is slowly dropping, you could avoid that train wreck. And if it's slowly rising or staying stable, like in this example, then you can get in safely knowing you're not entering into a price war. Rank history, for example, can tell you if a niche is becoming more or less popular over time, so you can jump in on trends early and catch the trends that are lasting a lifetime as well. This is absolutely huge, and again, it's all built into the tool. You can find massive opportunities with the RPR, which is another new feature. They keep adding amazing new features. Revenue per review. It shows you that more sales and less reviews means you have more of an opportunity to compete and earn with this product. The higher the RPR, the better. It's just another tool to help you find an earning opportunity. What about predicting trends? Look at the difference between black stockings and Christmas stockings. Black stockings on the left show year-long stable sales, no unfortunate spikes. Whereas Christmas stockings, obviously, there's going to be a spike every Christmas, and that's a very unhealthy market. And guess what? This is built right into the tool, right? You just click on trends. This would be a whole new tab for me, and then I had to load up another page and search it. You don't need to do that. You just click on trends. It's all built in, so it's absolutely useful to us. So huge. You can go deep dive research. Every single listing you click on, you can go into the profit calculator, the rank history, the sales history, the price history. You get a deep dive view into your competitors by looking at all these things, and you can even see any keywords they're ranking for as well. It completely blows me away how much stuff is in this tool. You can also even start finding suppliers directly within the tool using the Alibaba lookup or the Google image lookup. You just hover over a picture to see the image, and in seconds you can start an order on Alibaba for that exact same product if you decide it's a winner. Okay, now you're going to calculate profit, so you can actually see how much money you can make. You've got the product idea from the tool, you've accurately predicted its potential, you found it on Alibaba, you've got the real cost per item. Now you can accurately predict your exact profit, and you still don't need to actually leave the tool. Right? You just open it up. You just open up the profit calculator tool. You click on the profit calculator button, you put in the product cost from Alibaba, and you'll be able to predict exactly how much profit you'll make per sale into your pocket. You got profit per unit built into the tool. Best of all, this tool is infinitely customizable. Okay, there's two big areas of customization. You can customize the filters and the data. So with the filters, you can enable the BSR column, the inventory column, the net margin column. You can change it to what you're actually wanting to look for. You can then edit the filters. So you can say, I only want to see products that have this rank or that rank or this price. So you know that you're only looking for products between a price range of 15 and 30. So you can put in here 15 to 30, and you'll only find products that fit within that category, right? Absolutely huge. Let's talk about your investment, okay? You guys know what the tool is, but let me ask you a question before I ask you about that. How long will you actually be in this Amazon business? You just spent an hour learning about it. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes. So I know you guys are serious, and you know that this isn't an overnight success business. By the way, hint, hint, they don't exist. You probably know that. So are you going to be in this for the next year? Are you going to be in this for the next 5 years, or perhaps like me and Shimmy, like for life? Robert says life. Heather says life. Jose says life. Way, this is the Chrome extension for life. Mina says life. So you guys are in this for life. Is there anyone in it who's not in it for life? Right? Till I die, passing it down to your kids. Tassos, hell yeah, for life. Paul, into retirement. Louise says, I'm retired for the rest of my life. Of course. So you guys are in this for the long haul, okay? So this is a lifetime investment. So if you're someone who's serious about starting an online business and freeing yourself from a job, it will obviously be a lifetime choice. So you guys are all saying life. Alexandra said 3 years, but that's obviously huge. So considering that, we think the only real option for you guys is to sign up for the AMZ Scout lifetime option, which I was just told, by the way, is being discontinued. It's going away. So this is one of the last opportunities you're ever actually going to see that. And to help you make that decision, we're going to throw in some incredible bonuses for signing up today. So let's tell you what your investment is going to be. The monthly option for AMZ Scout is $45 per month, meaning that this option would cost you $540 per year. The yearly option is just $99, but that would cost you $495 for 5 years of use, which you guys have already said you're going to be in this. However, the lifetime package is just $199. And since we already decided that if you're serious, you're in it for life, this one obviously makes the most sense. The lifetime option means that in 5 years, when you'll be making gains with this business and want to grow it even more and be huge, you would have paid just $3.31 per month for this tool, or just $40 a year, $39 per year. That's why the lifetime option is the best. If you're in this business for the next 10 years, which is extremely likely, most of you guys have said you're in it for life, it comes out to just $1.65 per month. Okay, that's 5 cents a day. That's absolutely ridiculous how incredible this investment is. And this is why the lifetime option is the best deal you're ever going to get. And the lifetime option is where the bonuses are available. So if you're serious about this, you'll grab the lifetime option. It's a limited offer because they're closing this, and you can get it right now at azonu.net/bonus. And to actually get your bonuses, we'll tell you about the bonuses in a second. You simply have to email us your receipt to get the bonuses. So you purchase the lifetime option, you send us a receipt at azonunihelp@gmail.com, and you'll get immediate access to your bonus. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat box or the questions box. This offer makes sense, okay? This offer and the bonuses. Okay, awesome. Yes, it does. Awesome. So do you guys want to know what the bonuses are? Cool. Hector says cool. If you already have it, then email us. and we always try to, we want success for everyone, okay? We don't just want to be like, oh, you already have it, so you can't get anything. We do actually want to help people. So do email us at that email anyway. What is the bonus? What is the bonus? You guys want to know what the bonuses are? Awesome. Hamid, no, we don't have this price on the website, and these bonuses don't exist anywhere else. Okay, this is our bonuses. We teach a training program called Azon University. These bonuses come from there. They helped our students make thousands and thousands per month. Okay, so you guys want to know what the bonus? Let's just go into the bonuses. Okay, we got 2 huge bonuses that you're gonna love, and will help you find the best products and use this tool like a pro. Okay, so if you guys are gonna sign up with the lifetime option, I want to help you. We include tons of extra training, more ideas for research, and exactly how to analyze the product winners. We give you templates to use, formulas to follow, and guide you in finding the ultimate niche and product idea to earn money on Amazon. So bonus number 1 is PPW. PPW is our course Prime Product Winners. It already sells separately, but you guys get it free. There's 6 videos breaking down in a series our perfect criteria, all 13 criteria for finding a winning product on Amazon fast. The exact tools we use to research products, including a profitable product research tool and our own custom profit calculator tool that predicts exact costs, profits, and even tells you how much money you'll make from a specific order from a supplier. We've got an order calculator. So you type in, I'm going to order 100 units. We tell you exactly how much money you're going to make from that. So imagine if you could start a product on Amazon and know exactly how much profit you'll make from your first order from suppliers and your second order and your third order and beyond. Wouldn't that make your life so much easier? Wouldn't that make your life just so much easier? Anas says yes. Awesome. Oh gosh, questions. The answers are coming in so quickly. Hell yeah. Okay, awesome, right? So with this bonus, you also get a guide. You get a PDF guide of all the videos so you can follow along and reference it. It just makes it easier for you guys. Every single page in this guide is loaded with profitable tips on finding amazing Amazon products. And just this bonus alone, just PPW alone, is literally worth your entire investment today in the AMZ Scout tool. So what's inside the course? Here you can see the videos we've got. We've got why product research will change your life. We break it down. We tell you the secret idea factories for finding thousands of product ideas. The worst categories to avoid, we break that down in even more detail. The 4 overarching principles and the 13 principles that come under it. Then we've got bonuses, the profit calculator tool, the supplier crash course. We tell you how to find suppliers even, and we give you emails to send to suppliers. We're making this as easy as possible for you. We break it down into immediate action steps so you know exactly what to do. We give you an exclusive bonus training. This is all huge. If you want to grab this, head to azonu.net /bonus. Let me know if you're having trouble with that link. And again, we are going to get to questions at the end, so hang on, okay? 3 prime products revealed. We wanted to show you exactly what the process looks like when we search and find a winning Amazon product. You've already seen tons of ideas today, and in this exclusive training, you'll learn 3 more amazing ideas that you can use or just use as examples to find your own. We reveal exactly how we find them, and we show you even more methods to find amazing winning product ideas. These methods are really cool. Leon, you're not being punked. This is a huge, which we're trying to give you massive value, because we know AMZ Scout is removing this lifetime option, okay? Right? They're removing this lifetime option, and you literally get the tool for a life, and you get all our training to go along with it. So no, you're not being punked. I know it sounds crazy. It's tons of value, but this is what you get, okay? Now, we lost thousands when we started, actually. Throughout this business, we had to go through choosing some bad products, and that's how we came up with some of those landmines, bad suppliers, and that's why we've given you the supplier crash course. And we just took extra long in choosing a winner, and that's why you've got all this training in PPW, okay, in prime product winners. But you literally won't have to, because I'm giving you our dedicated course on product research as a special bonus for signing up today. Okay, so that's what you get when you head to azoneu.net/bonus. Remember, send us your receipt so we can give you the bonuses. We just try to make this so much easier so you can learn from our pain and our mistakes, so you don't have to do the same thing, go through the same heartache that we went through. We break down every detail of product research, so you don't need to figure it out for yourself, and you'll be able to find winners so much faster and get supplies so much easier just using this extra bonus. Now, it's going to be so good that you might be overwhelmed with ideas, right? Technically, this is a good problem to have, because most people have trouble even finding ideas, but you can see how fast we find ideas. So actually being overwhelmed with ideas is a problem we usually have. Prime Product Winners solves both of these problems. In your idea factories, you'll find thousands of potential products, and then we give you the exact tools to break them down. And there's even a bonus training we included that reveals those 3 winners that we researched in preparation, and we reveal them to you and tell you why we chose them. So if you feel overwhelmed or lost for ideas, either way, this bonus will fix it. But that's not all. Bonus number 2 is absolutely huge, the AMZ Scouts Honors Program. This is an exclusive training just for members of our really expensive $697 program called Azon University. However, you can get it as a bonus when you sign up for AMZ Scout today. In this training, you'll get a breakdown of how to use the tool in more detail than you'll find anywhere else online. No one has actually done this. We only did it for our students. You'll see our exact formulas and the criteria and how we use that with AMZ Scout exactly, okay? You'll get 3 videos breaking down how to use the tool in immense detail. This is the most in-depth training we've ever given, or that AMZ Scout you'll ever find, I'm sure. I made sure of this because we wanted our students to get the absolute best treats. The first video shows you, first of all, how to find thousands of product ideas using AMZ Scout. This is all just for the AMZ Scout tool. The second video breaks down the detailed numbers in AMZ Scout and all the columns and all the lines, and I give you a walkthrough of how to use every column of data to your advantage, every single one. And the third video, we go on a real deep dive down the rabbit hole of finding the best winning product ideas and how to fine-tune your selection to make sure you choose a winner on Amazon. You get this bonus when you sign up at azoneu.net/bonus, okay? This is the absolute best we have. These bonuses, they sound crazy because they're the best things we can actually offer to go with the AMZ Scout tool. Not only will you get the training to use the tool like a pro, but you'll also get the product selection training to make you an actual professional at finding winning product ideas. So you get everything you absolutely need. Okay? Let me just tell you a story. We got a couple of questions here, and then I'll tell you a story. Okay? All right, because some of you are signing up, error 404. If you're getting some errors, it's because the page is going to be a little bit crazy, and it might be difficult. Shimmy, if Shimmy is there, or if Alexis is there, could you perhaps start sending people the link if you're having some trouble? Hold on 1 minute. I got questions flying. Carson says, take my money. Chris says, thank you. Jose says, okay, now it's working. Sean, I might have lost your question. So please repeat the question if I've missed your question. I apologize if I missed it. Sean asked, oh, is this a great deal? This is a great deal, but how can you use it for retail arbitrage if you're not the point of working? Okay, so either way, whether you're doing retail arbitrage or any other type of version of this business, you want the best products, right? You want product ideas, right? You want to know what is making the highest retail. You want easy access to suppliers if you need them. So having this tool and having these bonuses is really, really going to help you, okay? Can this be done tomorrow as I'm waiting for my corporate credit card? Asked Mina. I believe there'll be a replay sent out and this should work. Jarav says, does the tool work for Amazon India? They are in 8 marketplaces, so I believe they are in India. If they're not, then they will be very soon. And you can always do research in a different country. We always research in the US, even though we sell in the UK, so it's fine. What is the price for life? $199, Joe. Shelly says, where do I sign up? Okay, so there's the link at the bottom of the webinar. Jose says the shopping cart doesn't say the price, so it should show. It might take you a little bit of a while. You don't need to enter a promo code because this is the best offer you're ever gonna get. There's no promo code. You get the bonuses. That's your promo code. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the questions, but let me just quickly tell you a story and then we'll wrap up. This is a really, really important story. So if you're on the fence, if you haven't bought yet, or if you've bought yet, whatever it is, this is a really, really good story. This changed my life, this story, and it changed many other people's lives. Okay, so listen up. All right, let's go. I'm going to tell you about Sam's lease. You may already know this story. I don't know. In the 1950s, someone named Sam opened up a store in Arkansas. I think I'm saying that right as a British dude, and did extremely well with his store. But his landlord insisted on buying the business because it was doing well. And when Sam refused to sell him the business, the landlord refused to renew his lease. Okay, really, really sad story about his first business. Sam never gave up, though. He found another location in Bentonville to set up shop. This time, Sam got a 99-year lease because Sam would never make the same mistake of betting small on the future. Okay, he got a 99-year lease. Who is this Sam? This is Sam Walton, none other than the creator of Walmart. Okay, this is Sam Walton. Again, if you're trying to get to the link, this at the bottom is azonu.net/bonus. So this is Sam Walton. Now, this had a ripple effect. If you haven't read the book, Sam Walton, Made in America, absolute gem of a book. He's got his 10 business ideas at the end of the book, so you could skip to that. Absolutely amazing. But look at his family. Jim Walton, 48 billion. Sir Robson Walton, 48 billion. Alice Walton, 48 billion. Lucas Walton, 15 billion. His whole family tree, his wife, his brother, his cousin, his great granddaughter, Christy, they're making billions just because of what this guy did. And Jeff Bezos, guess who, the creator of Amazon, said in the Everything Store, which is another fantastic book, I recommend it. The CEO of Amazon himself, Jeff Bezos, admired Sam Walton's management skills, particularly his emphasis on frugality and a bias for action. Okay, so he wanted to take action. So these are lessons from the best of the best. And the lessons we learn are take action whenever you can and see the big picture and think of the long-term future 99-year lease sort of thing. So again, how long will you be doing this realistically? Is it going to be 5 years, 10 years? Or like Sam Walton, are you taking a 99-year lease on your business? The AMZ Scout tool will come in handy at every stage of the game. There's a video that we've added that in one of the bonuses that tells you how to use the AMZ Scout tool when you're ranking at the top 10. This is when you're almost at number 1 and you want to know how to compete with your main competitors in the top 3. So at whatever stage of the game you are, you're using AMZ Scout to help you. So this is a truly lifetime investment. And that's why we think the lifetime option is the best. And you get these 2 extremely valuable bonuses, Prime Product Winners and the AMZ Scouts Honors Program. And we wanted to make this an easy decision, so we just threw in that value, as much value as possible, to make this an absolute brainer, a no-brainer, right? So to grab these bonuses now, head to the link below and choose the lifetime option when you sign up to AMZ Scout. I think it should be the only option on that page. www.azonu.net/bonus. Jose said, how long will the promo last? So until they close it, I'm afraid. I can't say. One, the lifetime option is limited. They're deleting it. They're not even, because everybody's removing lifetime options now. So they're following suit. So this is a massive opportunity for you guys to get in. Okay, the next time I do a webinar like this, I'll probably be doing the exact same promotion, talking about the yearly option, because it may not even be here anymore. Okay, so Lynn says, I just bought it. I didn't get a receipt. So that should take it whenever it comes in, we'll send you the bonuses. Okay. Mohammed said, so is this bonus just for 24 hours until they close this replay? Because we're going to send out a replay until they close it. So it could be 24 or 48 hours. Steven says, explain how we get the bonuses. So no matter what happens, if you buy today, you'll get the bonuses because you can email us at our email I'll give you later. And also AMZ Scout will track who's getting the bonuses. So we'll make sure to get you all the bonuses. Okay. Tony says, I cannot click on the link. Yeah, you won't be able to click on this link. You have to type it into your browser, Tony. Okay. Awesome. All right. So that's the option, the lifetime option where the bonuses are available. Now, let me just tell you a quick story about one of AMZ Scout's successes. David became a Goliath. I love the David and Goliath story. It's a classic mythic story. I absolutely love it. David started up against the Goliath of Amazon. And this is how his story, this is a story of how he used the AMZ Scout and became a Goliath himself. David started throwing darts with the blindfold, pretty much. He didn't know what products to go for, and he was working exhausting hours to find products and sell them on Amazon. David used the AMZ Scout tool to have a one-stop shop for all his work and saved hours, dozens of hours of time. This time he could use to grow his business, bring in more products to market, which he knew were going to be good because of the tool, and have more time to enjoy his financial freedom, which he did. What would you do with David's financial freedom? This is $172,000, 892.53 cents, whatever, $170,000 in 30 days. What would you do with that financial freedom? Leon says, we're getting ready to become lifetime members. Najib says, is there a promo code? No, there's no promo code. Yoel would like the link at her email. Kumar asks about the guarantee. So look on their website about the guarantee. I believe it's a 30-day guarantee. Frank says, I got it too. Want to say thank you. I appreciate you all. I'm hopeful that I know how to use this great tool. Awesome. So anyone who's on the fence, who's still thinking, what do you guys think? What would you do with this financial freedom? I'd love to know, because you guys are not even answering my questions anymore. You're just trying to buy the tool, right? Eric says, I'd quit my job. Amazing. Melinda says, go travel. Amazing. I'm going soon. I mean, me and Shimmy, we love traveling. It's huge. Mina says, quit her job. Amazing. Okay. Kumar asks, how does this compare to Viral Launch and Jungle Scout? Two very, very different tools. And I prefer this because of the accuracy of the results. It's just beautiful. And I just like how, and they keep adding to it. It keeps getting better and better, but Viral Launch is something completely separate. And also with neither of those options, do you get our bonuses? Derek says, enjoy an early retirement. I'm not sure, Greg, about that question. Greg Erickson, I'm not sure about that answer. You might want to email their support and ask them. Okay, Nancy says, I came in late, but was convinced enough to buy the program. Is there a replay for training? Yes, you can check out the replay. We'll try and send that out tomorrow, but that's great that you want to get into the program. When you watch the replay, you'll see how much value there was at the beginning of this call. Ron says, just bought the lifetime tool. Amazing. Ken says, does the 172K in 30 days include product purchase? Okay, so this 172,000 is revenue. So if he's making a 50% profit margin, he's still making, you know, upwards of 80, 70, whatever thousand per month. It's still life-changing amount of money. More than most people make in a year, he's making in pure profit. Shelly says that you will donate to animals. That's beautiful. See, I have a goal of using my Amazon income to help kids in poor countries, help them set up schools. There's something called Pencils of Promise. So charity is a huge reason to get into this thing and to make yourself successful. Okay, Shelly says specifically the wild animal sanctuary. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Liz says, I'm not sure what to email you. Since the thank you screen was there, you should get a receipt. If not, we've got a collection of anyone who purchases today, and we'll be able to send out the bonuses. Michael says, what email do we send the receipt to? I'll tell you that at the end, so stick around. Okay, there's no promo code Isaac. You just go ahead and purchase at the 199 price point, and that's how you get the bonuses. Okay. We couldn't get them to go down. It's just such an amazing offer, and they're deleting it soon anyway. So this is the absolute best offer you're ever going to have. So let me move on a little bit, okay? Now, getting to 100K per month in revenue, like David has, is not easy, okay? Everyone starts on zero. So here's another story about Omar. Omar started selling on Amazon, finding the idea in his local church who had just invested in a sticker press, very random, right? But when Omar heard about Amazon FBA, that was it. He just dove in. He started looking for tools to help him, to help save him all this time, and came across AMZ Scout, of course. Okay, with AMZ Scout's help, Omar's business took off, and now he's earning, what is this, 7,000 in the last, in a few months or something? Yeah, it's one, I think that's a year, whatever. It's from number 8 from 2017 beyond. So he's started earning. So you can see you can go up to 170,000 a month. But most of you, if you haven't made any money, this is what the start will look like. It's a humble beginning, but he did it with stickers from his local church. Like what? Like this is sort of like the glove clip thing. Like you can't believe someone's earning 20,000 on glove clips, but Omar has just made $7,500 on stickers. Okay, let me ask you a few questions. What is your why? Okay, you guys are all asking me questions. Liz just purchased an Amex card. Louise says thank you. Leon says not sure if it's getting. It might be getting overloaded. Derek says purchased and adding to Chrome. Ken says I'm in. Just purchased the plan. Richard said I live in Australia but I have a base in the UK. Is it easy to sell from where I live? Absolutely. Yeah, you can sell to the UK. You can sell to all of Europe. You can sell to the US. We sell all over the world. It's sort of wherever you have an internet connection, that's where you go. I lived in Thailand for almost a year while doing this business. Again, you can live anywhere. Is it possible to upgrade license? Please message them and contact them if you can. If you can, Poland, just buy the upgraded license and then see what they say. Because either way, but purchasing the upgraded license will be worth it to you to actually get the bonuses. Where should I send the receipt? I'll get to that at the end. So first of all, let me ask you a couple of questions. What is your why? Why do you want to actually succeed in your lifetime? And what does your perfect year look like? You don't have to answer this in the chat if you don't want to, but feel free to think about this, right? What would help you make the leap of a lifetime today to actually dive into this lifetime value product, this lifetime course, get the training? What would help you make that leap? And finally, what questions or concerns do you have about signing up to the lifetime option, grabbing these bonuses? Because this lifetime option is going away. They've told me they're removing it. They haven't given me an exact date. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be a month. I don't know, but I know that they're removing the lifetime option or they're changing it forever and they're changing the price forever. And these bonuses will only be available as this webinar is, right? So as soon as the replay is gone, it's gone. So if you have any questions or concerns about joining up, then let me know right now. Luis says, can I upgrade to the lifetime option from the 1990 Pro? I'm not 100% sure if upgrading works with this, but feel free to just purchase at the $199 for the lifetime. Not only do you have it for a lifetime, so again, if you keep on this year program, then you're going to have to pay $500 in the next 5 years. So you might as well save and get these bonuses by just purchasing the lifetime right now. Leon says, our sale went through. We are a lifetime. Yes. Good one, Leon. Luis says, I've sent the receipt. Such and says, is this only an extension or is there a web version as well? This is for the Chrome extension, I believe, and that's all you need. That's all we've been talking about. Okay. To get the tool and the bones. Awesome. Thank you for all your help information, says Leon. It's my pleasure. I'm happy to help you guys. Robert just got the lifetime. Amazing. Okay, we got a question from David. What, in addition to this lifetime purchase, will need to be successful? So what we've actually got for you in these bonuses is the tools to the tools and the training to actually find the best products. with our Prime Product Winners Guide. We've got the AMZ Scouts Honors Program, which is going to help you actually use the tool to find the best products. We've got a supplier crash course, which is going to help you in finding the best suppliers. If you actually want to take further training, we've got Azon University, which you can take further training to find out about all the details. But really, if you just want to get started and you know you're in this for life, then no matter what training you decide to take in the future, whether it's ours or somebody else's, it doesn't matter. The point is this will get you off the ground running with the absolute best products, David. So if you want to start getting the absolute best products and selling them on Amazon, then you'll sign up at azonu.net/bonus and get the lifetime option, and you'll get all our bonuses, okay? Mina asks, what makes AMZ Scout better than its competitor Jungle Scout? It's a great question, and I'm not afraid to talk about Jungle Scout and other tools. What makes AMZ Scout so good, and I mentioned this when I started talking about their tool, is the accuracy and their algorithms that they actually use. We've looked at our own products on all of these tools, and AMZ Scout was the most accurate. And accuracy and predicting success and predicting product revenue is so important in choosing the right products, Mina. If you choose the wrong products from the start and you think you're getting this revenue and you're not going to get it, then what's the point in even using the tool? Okay. Now, some of these other tools, they do have good data, and the data because it's accessible to everyone. But AMZ Scout not only have the data, not only have the accuracy, but they have tons of other stuff, from the Google Trends to the breakdown of the dates, to the price history and why the price history is so important. And also, when you sign up to AMZ Scout, you get our bonuses, which again, we don't offer with any other program. So that's another huge benefit right there. Ramona says, you said AMZ Scout keep tracks of who bought it. Yeah, if you don't get a receipt, either it's on its way or AMZ Scout will keep track of everyone who purchases in this time period. So don't worry, we've got you covered. Joe says, Joe has got a great question. I want to succeed because I feel like I've failed in the past and I want to help my family. So Joe, this is a huge thing. This is something we encounter with our students all the time. Before they take our training, before they take things like this, our bonuses, they think, you know, I failed in the past and why would this be any different? Okay. And the truth is you didn't fail in the past because you learned more, because you invested in training, because you had tools to help you succeed. You failed for other reasons. You failed either for external reasons, something happened, a business partner or something like that. I don't know why you failed. It could have been the idea that didn't quite work. It could have been loads of things, but it's usually not because you invested in yourself. Okay, so actually to be successful, you have to ignore all the failure. And by the way, we failed so many times, Joe, it's crazy. Anyone who's successful will tell you about all their failures. Ask David, the Goliath, how many times he failed on his way to 170,000 a month. I guarantee you he'll tell you how many times he failed. But the difference between the people that fail and succeed is the ones who just keep on going, right? Failure is just a life lesson. Failure is simply a stepping stone towards success. It's not the end of the game. The only end is if you give up on your family, Joe. You want to help your family? You got to keep learning. You got to keep trying. You got to keep doing more things. This training, this bonus, this is going to help you get a good, successful product on Amazon, which can create a life-changing income for your family. So that's why it's so huge. I hope that answers your question. If that makes sense, then sign up at azonu.net/bonus. Okay. Frankie says, why do we have to send the receipt back for again? That just keeps it organized.